to present a poem. What shall I do?
What will you do? Is this a question? Show that you know the poem and remind them what a poem it is. Well, you know what you must do. Go, confront the problem, fight, win, and call me when you get back, darling. I enjoy our visits.
Welcome to the Poetry Dojo,
where we learn to know our poems.
And learn to wield them to fight and win.
Today we are considering Lucinda Matlock by Edgar Lee Masters.
Edgar Lee Masters was an American poet. Born in 1868, died in 1950, somewhere in Pennsylvania. He was a prolific writer, produced many anthologies, but the particular poem that we're considering today is his work, Lucinda Matlock. Lucinda Matlock by Edgar Lee Masters. I went to the dances at Chandlerville and played Snap Out at Winchester. One time we changed partners driving home in the moonlight of middle June. And then I found Davis. We were married and lived together for 70 years, enjoying, working, raising 12 children, 8 of whom we lost ere I had reached the age of 60. I spun, I wove, I kept the house, I nursed the sick, I made the garden, and for holiday rambled over the fields where sang the larks, and by Spoon River gathering many a shell, and many a flower and medicinal weed, shouting to the wooded hills, singing to the green valleys. At 96, I had lived enough, that is all, and passed to a sweet repose. What is this I hear of sorrow and weariness, anger, discontent, and drooping hopes? Degenerate sons and daughters, life is too strong for you. It takes life to love life. Lucinda Matlock by Edgar Lee Masters. Again, this is a snapshot of an entire woman's life, but a snapshot of a woman's life at the end of the 19th century, at the beginning of the 20th. And it comes with sorrow and loss. It is, I think we've mentioned before, because until the discovery of medicines that would allow us to overcome tuberculosis, you could expect every family in the entire United States had lost at least one child to that disease. Death was common. The sorrow was nonetheless great, but it was common. And so one could have 12 children, 8 of which died before you reached the age of 60. But that did not cast Lucinda into despair. And the concept of hearing young people complaining with sorrow and weariness and anger and discontent and drooping hopes because life is not easy. Yeah, it's not. But that does not diminish its wonder. Lucinda Matlock is perhaps an excellent answer to those that would say, oh, would you bring a child into this world, this messed up world? The answer is, why, yes, I would. Even 12 of them. And even if it meant that I would outlive 8 of them by age 60.
That attitude can only come from a Christian mindset. That to live is good, that God is good. Ultimately, to be is his gift. And that takes courage when you're face to face with death, face to face with hardship. Life is too strong for many of us. T.S. Eliot will say later, humankind cannot bear very much reality. But I think the strength of this poem is the strength of a good country song. It's got concrete names, places, this theme of serendipity. We happened to change partners driving home, and that's how I met my husband. And there's a pleasure in the simple experience of the world, the outdoors, because life is good. Being is good.
Sorrow and loss does not dominate the poem. The fact is, it is noted, it's real, it's powerful, but the joys of living are what take up the majority of thought and time. The day-to-day labors of spinning and weaving, of caring for a family, caring for the ill, having a garden, doing the daily work of a housewife. That is indeed great labor and greatly to be appreciated. And having lived out that life, not dying because she's crushed, but because she's fully lived it and is ready to go to her sweet repose.
Thank you for tuning in. This has been a DieCast Media Group production. Please recommend us to friends, family, relations, but not your competitors. Feel free to email us with any questions at poetrydojo@diecastmediagroup.com. Tune in next time for another exciting episode, another fine poem.